I'm going to show you how to find, unlock, upgrade the Mage Tower in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. So this is Frostcrag Spire. This is like the mage's house. So if you want a personal house and you like having a mage house, this is the house for you. So this one's over here, top of the map. It's to the right of Castle Burma. And I'm going to show you how to get here because there's not really a direct path to get here. And then we'll go over how to upgrade it, everything you need to know, how to find the key for it, everything. So the first thing to do is go to the Wild Eye Stables. And then from here, you could take a horse. I have so much speed, though, that I basically run as faster than my horse. And you can only take the horse so far. You're going to head to the northeast. You're going to see this whole spread of terrain right here. You'll see, come over here, you'll see these signs. And there's this path right here that none of the signs are pointing towards. And then there's more than one way to get up this thing. But the quickest and simplest way is just to head over here to the east. And then you'll see the view kind of like this, okay? You're going to head over here. And eventually you'll see this row. It's not this one. I think it's the next one. Yeah, it's going to be the next little hill valley thing. Right over here, you'll see this, where there's like this gap with a bunch of trees in it. So we're right here on the map right now. Okay. Once you get to this area, then this area is pretty easy to climb. You don't really have to do a whole lot. One of the tricks with climbing, we don't need it here, but if you try to climb from anywhere else, one of the things you can do is you can actually face sideways and jump. And it'll let you scale. You can jump at higher angles while looking sideways and jumping. And so that'll let you scale mountains much more easily, much more quickly. But you can actually just walk right up that. Once you get up, it'll lead you up to right here. And you go down there, there's a little camp with the fast travel. You head up here, make sure to get the fast travel for the spire. If you go any other way, be sure to come back to where you get the actual spot right here. Or else you'll have to do it again because you forgot to get the fast travel, which I've done before. So this is Frostcrag Spire. Now you can lockpick to get your way in it, or you can get the official key. So to get the key, you're going to head counterclockwise around the spire. And then somewhere over here, there it is, you'll see this thing. And so there's like a little broken camp. And right next to it is a chest. And you're going to, it's a little glitchy. You're going to look in the chest. And I don't know, it's supposed to be in there. I don't know. Wasn't in there for me this time, so I'm not really sure why. Maybe I think I grabbed it before. I think I've already grabbed it on this save file, actually, but there's a key in there. And then after that, you'll just go ahead and jump over this way to the north, finish wrapping around, and now you're at the base of the spire. So, or you could just walk up the other way normally whenever you fast travel here in the future. So this Frostcrag Spire, here's the door. It'll either lockpick it or the key that would be in that chest. You can just use that and get in. And yeah, I did have the key. I grabbed the key on this save file. So you come in here. I've already done all this, but what you do is you read this book and it'll start a quest. And then afterwards, you just got to wait for a little bit, and all these things on the side will go up and down and stuff. And then after a little bit, this door will open. So just give it like a minute and the door will eventually open. And then you are in Frostcrag Spire. So this is probably the most useful of all the houses, mainly because in this house you have an Atronach altar, altar of spellmaking, and an altar of enchanting. So the altar of enchanting, altar of spellmaking are really the big things, especially the spellmaking. Those are super fun later on, but we need some things in order to get them. So you'll need to get mage tallow candles. Also in here, we have these two things to teleport. We have a living area, and we have a vault. Okay, so we can check those out real fast. And there are upgrades for this, which the quest we got would show us where that is, but yeah, you go into here, and this place, even when there's no upgrades, it still has this amazing area with tons of alchemy materials. And you can actually sit here and grab everything, and then you could go out of the spire, and then you could wait for 3 days straight and come back. And then I think all these come back every 3 days. And you could just, you know, get a ton of money, alchemy this stuff if you wanted to do that. But anyway, so that's this bunch of, you know, rare alchemy ingredients. And then there's also a metal door to go to the mountains from here. And when you go through here, this is going to spit you out in this amazing thing up here. Oh, where you can fall to your death. What I was trying to show you is that there are all these portals that will let you travel to any of the mages guilds in the game, which is actually really fun and really convenient, especially when you want to go buy a spell or something like that, you know. And also you just have a nice view and you could jump off and fall to your death. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, we can head back into the living area, and then from the living area, there are two more teleports. So we go back to the main level, and then a portal to the Draw Mountains. So if you take the portal to the Draw Mountains, this one's also pretty cool. So this will spit us out up here at the top of the tower. Very nice view of the city. When it's depending on the weather. The weather's kind of bad right now, but you can get some very nice views from up here. I don't know. It's really just for cosmetics more than anything, I think. I don't think there's anything up here other than that. And then whenever you're done, you can head back to the main level and then go over to here, or not, go back to the living area and then back to the main level. And then from the main level, you can go over to the other one, which is the vault. And then the vault is not upgraded at all yet, so there's not really going to be a whole lot in here. So it's kind of just a dead space right now. So what we need to do now is we need to go to our quests, and there was a quest for the Frostcrag Spire, and also said you must be level 10 to begin this quest. So that's the wrong thing. Wrong quest. I don't know what the heck happened there. Sorry. Wrong quest. Frostcrag Spire, after reading the Dusty Tomb, blah, 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 you need to go to the Mystic Emporium, the Market District of the Imperial City. So in order to do that, we need to leave this place, and then we need to head to the Market District. So we can head back out the front door, and then once this loads in, the Market District is in the northeast corner of the city. So you can open up the map, go down here, and it'll be tracked, it'll be marked for you, but the Imperial City Market District is right here. Like I said, marking it really helps a lot. The shops close around 6 or 7 p.m., so if it's after that, you're going to have to hit the wait button and wait until, daytime. But you're going to come in here, and it's going to be on the right over here. And there's going to be, on the last shop here, the Mystic Emporium. This is going to cost a bunch of money, so if you need money, you can check out my videos for, gold farming. There's also a gold dupe glitch if you want to go that hard. But you talk to this person, Arlen Way, and you're going to barter, and this person, go organized by price first. They have the Mage Tallow Candles boxes, and then they also have the Frostcrag Alchemy Lab. They have the Frostcrag bedroom area, library area, and the vault area. And also, you may or may not be able to find fire salts and all the things you need. Here, we got 10 frost salts and 4 fire salts. So let's go ahead and buy those just so we can see this. Because you can summon an Atronach with that. And different alchemy people have different things. Also depends on what level you are and things. But you can always try refreshing their shop by leaving the shop, waiting 3 days and 1 hour, and then going back in. And doing that until eventually they have the fire salts or whatever salts. But now we can fast travel back to Frostcrag Spire. And now the place will be fully upgraded, and we'll be able to make spells and enchant gear using soul gems, which is something I'll probably cover in more detail in another video. I need to make a full soul gem guide and all that. But here we are. It'll spit you out right here every time. And every time you're just going to have to run up to the door and get in there. So now that we've returned, we have all the upgrades and everything. We have the 3 altars for the different Atronaches. Oh, I can't make that jump. Also, there's a ton of books around here you can read, by the way, and level up from and stuff once you get these upgrades. So once we're here, we can go to the altar enchanting. It'll take the Mage Tallow Candles. It'll upgrade it, and it'll upgrade this. Then the spell making. This is, in order to unlock more things, you have to go buy different spells. And then once you've bought a spell, then you can make custom spells from that effect. And then altar enchanting is going to be adding soul gems with souls in them in order to enchant gear. That's like the TLDR. I'll have to cover those in different videos. I'm going to make full guides for those at some point. We also have the Atronach altar, and I know we had enough frost, so I can summon frost. Can I summon more than one at a time? No, I don't think I can. And then, I don't know, does he follow me? Oh, yeah, you can have him follow you around. You have like it's not even a temporary summon. This is a permanent summon until he dies, I think. Man, he is slow as hell, though. Hopefully he just teleports to me when I leave an area. I don't know if he even follows me out of the building, to be honest with you. I could check that in a second. But anyway, so now let's check out the living area and the other area. So after all the upgrades, we now have this alchemy area. And if I remember this right, I think... let me see here. No, maybe not. I could have sworn there's... One of these alchemy areas, you're supposed to have a bonus to your alchemy. There we go. You have to actually touch the table. Alchemical Brilliance is added. So you have to get right up on the table, and that'll fortify alchemy by 15 points. So now my alchemy, instead of being 100, is 115 if I do alchemy while standing here. So that's pretty cool. And then we have a bed now. We have a storage chest. We have this jewelry box up here with the Pentamagic Loop is what we're given. So that fortifies 4 different types of magic. So that's pretty cool. And then, let's see, we have a cupboard over here, and then this is pretty much unchanged. And then the portal to the Dural Mountains and the Frostcrag Spire main level. I don't think any of this changes. We can take a quick look I'm pretty sure, though, that the portals to the Mages Guild and this thing up on top, I don't think anything changes in here. Yeah, this is pretty much the same. Hey, there's Northern Lights. Anyway, so now we're going to head back down to the living area, and then we're going to head back over to the Spire main level. And now we can take a look at this other portal, which is the Spire Vault. And now that we've upgraded all of this, this one should have something in here. So there's these Vault Guardians. I don't know if they ever actually do anything, but basically we have a ton of chests now. So I don't know why you would need this many chests in order to store things, because of the way the storage works in this game. It literally doesn't even make any sense, like, at all. Some of these have random garbage in them, but it's like nothing crazy, I think, in any of them. Maybe one of them is something crazy. I never checked them all, actually, but yeah, it's basically just a bunch of storage chests down here and some Guardian Imp things. And I don't even know what would happen if you tried to kill them. I don't know. But yeah, and so those are all the upgrades. The last thing to check is, does this Frost Atronach... Oh, he can actually run. Does he follow us around the actual world? And what happens when we teleport with him is the actual question I'm really curious about. So there he is. Let's teleport over to Ailswell. Or Allswell? Let's see. And we're going to see if he actually comes with us here, or if he only can walk with us. Oh, no, he will. Oh, yeah. He fast travels with you. So when you go into those Atronachs, those things, they persist. So that is really, really cool if you can actually get the salts for that. And that about wraps it up, guys. That's everything about Frostcrag Spire. So if you were wanting to get the Mage's House / Mage's Tower as your permanent house, that is how to do it. Again, it's located right here on the map. That's all the upgrades. That's what everything does. That's how to use it. So hopefully it helped you out, guys. I just wanted to showcase this house to you. Now you know how to get the Frostcrag Spire in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.